Welcome to the Magnify Your Miracles podcast. Get ready to be inspired, uplifted, and connected to the miraculous energy of unconditional love that I call Mother Mary. If you're a highly sensitive, highly creative entrepreneur or light worker, and you want to magnify your impact and your intuition, you are in the right place. I'm your host, Reverend Frances Faden, interfaith minister, intuitive coach, and author of Meditation is Friendship with God. I can't wait to share miraculous stories, books, meditations, messages, and interviews with other miraculous light workers just like you. Are you ready to magnify your miracles? What are we waiting for? Let's get started. Hello, my miraculous friend, and welcome to another episode of the Magnify Your Miracles podcast. This is Reverend Frances Faden, and I am so grateful to get to be with you as we are going to be focusing on connecting and communing with a good friend of mine, and hopefully a good friend of yours, Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel is the guardian of the sixth ray of God. His color is beautiful red and gold. And he is the archangel associated with the Winter Solstice. And that's what we're going to be focusing on today, communing with him. But before we do that, let's just take a couple of deep breaths together. Breathing in the energy of expansion, breathing out anything you no longer need. If you're driving, please keep your eyes on the road, but you can bring your awareness to your breath. And just start to let your mind and body and spirit settle into this moment. And just give yourself 100% permission to let go of everything before and after and just be here right now. Knowing that whatever it is that you need to hear or experience today to magnify your miracles is exactly what's going to be happening. And feeling that gratitude, and in gratitude, we're going to take one more deep breath together, and we can begin. All right, my friend. Well, I am recording this podcast in December of 2021, although whenever you listen to it, you will have the amazing energy imprinted in the recording. Mother Mary has promised me that whenever I'm recording something and channeling it, the energy of that day, the energy of the event itself is imprinted in the recording. So whenever you're listening to it, you will get the benefit and the energy as if you're listening to it live on the day that I'm recording it. And so for those of my friends who are listening, who are down in the Southern Hemisphere of this beautiful planet, you're actually coming into summer solstice, and the summer solstice archangel is Archangel Raphael. And I do have a summer solstice meditation and message with Archangel Raphael. If you look at my previous episodes, you can find it there. But I am going to record this for the Northern Hemisphere, which is where I am in this month of December. And we are coming up on our winter solstice. And I love the winter solstice. I love this time of the year. I love all the holidays as an interfaith minister. I love celebrating everything. The card I want to send to the world is happy everything to everybody, because I love celebrating all the different ways that people have of rejoicing and saying thank you and being grateful for the light and all its manifestations and all the different religions. I love it so much. But the one thing that we all participate in that's not based on religion, and you don't even have to believe in it, is these earth changes. And I'm not talking about the climate changes. I'm talking about the earth changes that happen every single day as our beautiful planet makes her way around the sun and does her beautiful dance and tilts on her axis and does all the great stuff she does, causing us to have seasons and causing us to be able to celebrate both the winter solstice and the summer solstice, and both of the equinoxes and all the points in between. And I love them. And in my understanding, in my work with Mother Mary, I've come to see Mother Mary works with the four archangels specifically, not exclusively, but specifically. And each one of those four archangels corresponds to a different seasonal juncture point. and Winter Solstice is definitely Archangel Uriel. Now, Archangel Uriel, whenever I see his energy, it's the energy of beautiful deep red with beautiful flecks of gold all in there. And Archangel Uriel's name, Uriel, means God is light. God is light. And so he is the one that is guiding us in this time of year when we are celebrating what? The return of the light. And the winter solstice is that turning point. So what happens is we're getting as dark as we can get. The light is as dim as it can be day by day until it finally changes. It gets as dark as it can until it can be dark no more. And then boom, on solstice day, it's like letting go of the rubber band that's been stretched so far, or imagining that we're coming around a turn and whoosh, the solstice is when we make that final turn and we're headed in the opposite direction. And you might not see change for a while with your physical eyes, but personally, I feel the change right away. And I always say, the day after the solstice, I'm always like, I can feel we're headed back towards the other solstice in the other direction, and the energy shifts. And I often consider winter solstice to be my own personal new year, because that's when I feel the energy change, even though the calendar still has a few days to catch up with us. So Archangel Uriel, guardian of the sixth ray of God, he is the energy of light. Any area of your life that is in darkness, if you need to see more clearly, if you need to illuminate your mind, any place where you could use more light, we want to call an Archangel Uriel. That sixth ray of God is also about selfless service. It's about selfless service. And interestingly enough, the energy of 2022, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6. And so next year is our universal year of 6, which is all going to be about service, among other things. And so Archangel Uriel's energy is definitely a guiding light for us in this new year. I have a feeling Mary Magdalene's energy is also going to be very prevalent with the 22 vibration as well. But let's go ahead and connect with my good friend, Archangel Uriel, and find out what is his message for you today. So if you're not in a comfortable position, please get yourself in one. I'm going to ask you to get yourself so that you're not having too much tension in your body. We're going to be using your God-given power of imagination known as the mind's eye. In that mind's eye, let yourself see and feel a little ball of golden light right in the middle of the chest area. And as you are breathing in, let that energy expand, breathing out anything that you no longer need. And if you're a more feeling person, focus on the feeling. And if you're a more visual person, just let yourself focus on that light getting brighter and bigger as it's expanding. Till on that next inhalation, you can see and feel that beautiful light filling the entire chest area, front and back, inside and out. And this beautiful golden light frequency, this is the frequency that your higher self lives in at all times. It's always present. We're just increasing our awareness of it. Let that awareness process continue. On the next inhalation, allow that energy to move rapidly down the arms, into the hands and fingers, down the body, into the legs, the feet, the toes, up the neck, into the head, until you see and feel yourself completely filled with that beautiful golden light vibration, blessing every cell of your body temple. And then allowing that energy in your mind's eye to move beyond the body temple into your energy field, until you see yourself as one beautiful sphere of golden light. You are a golden light being. Now, in that mind's eye, what we've just done is raised our vibration individually and collectively. And what we've done is we've raised our vibration and our awareness of who we are as a light being so that we can now work with the energy of Archangel Uriel. So I'm going to say my prayer, and you're welcome to say your own prayer with me as we invoke his presence to be with us. Mother, Father God, great Spirit of the universe, we give thanks for this time together, for this time of communion with our good friend, Archangel Uriel. We're asking that each one of us has our inner eyes, ears, and hearts open as wide as possible, that we're able to truly see, hear, feel, and know his presence as it's being revealed to us. Of course, we know we're always surrounded and protected in a circle of brilliant white light, and into this circle we're welcoming all of the highest beings that want to come and support us. We welcome at this time. And I specifically and lovingly, very gratefully and respectfully invoke the presence of our own beloved Archangel Uriel to be with us and to share his wisdom and his power, his light, his love, his joy, all the wonderful qualities that he embodies when he comes to be with us. So I'm going to turn everything over to him, begin by saying amen. And we can see a huge red light coming right into the middle of our circle as Archangel Uriel is making his presence known. And I'm seeing him all in this beautiful deep red. It's almost like a kind of candy apple red. It's like this deep royal red with beautiful gold all around here. And I'm hearing little bits of jingle bells in the background. And Archangel Uriel is saying to me, he's reminding me that although the Santa Claus that we have in our current day and time is actually from the Coca-Cola company, Coca-Cola giving him the red suit with the white trim. Previous to that, he didn't come in red and white, but that red is actually mirroring our awareness that this time of the year, we're also connecting with Archangel Uriel. And we remember, Uriel means God is light. God is light. So my friends, you can even say a prayer this time of year where you simply repeat the name. You can say it the way that we say it in English, Uriel, Uriel. I love to say it the way they used to say it back in the day, Uriel, with the emphasis on the vowel sounds, Uriel. When you say the archangel names and you say them with the vowel sounds like that, you're activating your inner Archangel Uriel energy within you. You're bringing light into your body temple, light into your mind, light into your heart. Uriel. So our good friend Archangel Uriel is here with us today. And let me take a look and see what his message is and what he wants us to know in terms of this meditation. So he's wanting me to say, of the four archangels, Michael, Raphael, Uriel, and Gabriel, we know so much about the other three, hardly anything about Uriel. And that's because Uriel says, it's not about me, it's about the light. And he says, you will see me everywhere this season. In Hanukkah candles, you'll see me in Christmas lights, you'll see me in the stars in the sky, you'll see me in Christmas tree lights and candles on your dinner table. And mostly you will see me in the light in each other's eyes and the light in each other's hearts. And the thing about Archangel Uriel, as opposed to any of the other angels, is that he removes himself personally so that you can feel the essence and the energy that you are. You are God's light. You are the light of the world. So Archangel Uriel is saying that he would love for you to spend some time thinking, with the dawn of this winter solstice, what is the light that I would love to increase in my life? Would I love to have more light in my physical health? Would I love more light in my emotional well-being, in my creativity, in my relationships? Would I love to have more light in my confidence and my career? Would I love to have it in my deepest, closest relationships, in my heart's desire? Would I love to have more light in my finances, in my spiritual growth? Where would you love, as if you had a watering can of light? What is it that you want to water with your light? What area do you want to grow and expand? Because we are going to be aligning our deep heart's desire with the energy of the sun. And we know that anything that is exposed to the sun grows, it expands, it magnifies. And Archangel Uriel says, there is the outer sun and there is the inner sun, both of which will help you in your prayer. So he's asking you right now, my friend, to take a moment and tune into your own heart center. And ask yourself, what would you love? If you knew for sure that something was going to be growing exponentially in a positive way, what would you focus that light on? And just take a moment right now and see and feel Archangel Uriel with his hands on your shoulders standing behind you, sending God's light through you into your heart to expand and magnify whatever it is that is your solstice wish. And in that mind's eye, let yourself see this beautiful archangel, gold and red, sending beautiful, healing, powerful light to your heart center, expanding, expanding, expanding the beautiful energy that's there until you feel the fullness of your solstice wish. You can see it, you can feel it, you know that it is already accomplished. And we're just going to mentally say a very simple prayer. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And letting yourself receive that energy, knowing that your solstice wish, your deep heart's desire, is also the desire of heaven. It's the desire of the divine. And all the angels and archangels want to support you and help you to receive what is already here for you. The profound love, the profound joy, the profound peace, the vibrancy, the vitality, the sense of fulfillment, whatever it is for you, let yourself feel that you've already received your solstice wish. And let that feeling of joy, of peace, of gratitude wash over you. Knowing that that beautiful solstice wish is already fulfilled. Let's just offer our love and our gratitude as beautiful Archangel Uriel takes his hands off of your shoulders and steps around in front of you now, handing you a beautiful solstice candle to remind you that you are the light of the world, and the light that you seek is within you. Uriel, God is light. You are light. Now I'm going to let you take a moment to offer up your own prayer of thanks to Archangel Uriel, your love, your gratitude. Go ahead and do that now in whatever way feels good to you personally. And then collectively, we're going to say thank you, thank you, thank you to our beautiful friend, Archangel Uriel, who is always working with us, a little bit behind the scenes, but always working with us. And such a joy to feel his amazing divine presence. I'm going to say thank you, Archangel Uriel. We're going to release him from our circle with as much love and gratitude as we can. I'm going to say thank you to all the beautiful beings that were here supporting us, releasing them with love and gratitude. And gently, let's bring our awareness back to this beautiful body temple. And let yourself see and feel that candle that was given to you. Let's just put that right in your heart center, so that that beautiful light, Uriel, burns brightly in your heart center, that you know that you are God's light, and that that beautiful eternal flame is within you. And bringing our awareness back to the room that we're in, back to our body temple. Becoming aware of any sensations in the background, noticing anything that might catch our attention, feeling the chair that we're sitting on, or wherever we are. Just feel how supported your body is. And with the feet flat on the floor, let yourself see and feel in that mind's eye the energy of Mother Earth herself rushing up and connecting with the bottoms of your feet. Allowing that energy to move through the feet, into the ankles and the calves, moving through the knees and the thighs, into the hips, moving into the lower part of the torso, up the spine, into the middle and upper torso, down the arms, up the neck into the head, until you see and feel yourself completely filled with this beautiful Mother Earth energy. Very grounding, very nurturing. Now it's a good time to move the body temple, move the fingers, the toes, stretch out your neck, your back, whatever works for you. Taking one more deep breath with me. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. All right, my miraculous friend, thank you so much for being here and getting to spend some good times with my good friend, Archangel Uriel, and I hope that he becomes a good friend of yours as well. I would love to hear your experience of this meditation and this time with him, whether it's your first time connecting with his energy or if you're a good friend of his. I'd love to hear about it. And please, if you do enjoy this podcast and this episode, let your friends know about it, share it with other people, share it on social media. And always remember to subscribe, because that really helps me out so much. As I always say, my beautiful friend, the key to magnifying your miracles is to remember your miracle is already here. God bless you, my friend. Happy Solstice. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Magnify Your Miracles podcast. I'm so grateful to be able to spend this time with you. If you want even more inspiration, feel free to visit my website, francisfaden.com or magnifyyourmiracles.com. And if you did enjoy this episode, I would really appreciate it if you left a review on iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever it is that you connect with awesome podcasts. Remember, the key to magnifying your miracles is remembering that your miracle is already here.